Today we are going to be turning all the white into the right white, which is, as you can see here, Vallejo model colour white, because in the last video I forgot that it was primed with a different white, so we're going to be doing that now. And today I'm going to be trying a longer form video with no time lapses, so hopefully that goes well. And here we go on getting this colour started. Remember to be careful about the panel lining we did in the last episode. So we want to take varying amounts of care around the panel lining, but when we get into open spaces you can just go wild. Sadly my white has been contaminated a bit, so I will have to go over again in the white, which I may do on screen or may not. I've decided to wipe the contaminated paint off, which I'm going to do now. I want to make sure not, as you can see right here, it was a bit contaminated orange. So this is a good advice to clean your brushes properly. So I'm just going to do extra good clean on my brush before I get back to it. Hopefully this paint isn't contaminated now. You also may want to thin your paints down a bit, but not too much, as in here I have, but I think I have just a bit too much, but I think it will be doable to do. As you can see here, the white is a bit bubbly, but that should mean it is thinned down well enough. I will definitely have to go over this in a second coat, so that will be fun to do. I really should have done this bit before the panel lining, but we all learn from our mistakes. but you can already see here the tremendous effect of the panel lining, which if you want to go for like a cartoony look, which I'm trying to, this will work amazingly. And because this is quite a big model, we should be able to do it all and then go over the second layer when it is all dry. I'm just going to squeeze out some more paint. Okay, sorry if this is a bit out of place. I just had to do something family related. Let's just pop this off. Yeah, super fiddly to get off. Hey, this is just, you may want to pop it off the other one. I'll pop the other one off when I get to it. But we'll get to that when I cross that bridge. And when I said I will not edit out my mistakes, this means I will not edit out my speaking mistakes, which is going to be funny. I'm only going over the white that I want to stay white. This will probably change a bit. Whoop. I dropped the camera. And you see right here, I'll have some more panel lining, which I will be dropping as a short soon. Probably about next week. But yeah, we should have a short up and running by then. And for now, it should stay as painting the devilfish until, of course, we complete it. But once that does, we may move on to something new. Probably some more town, maybe horse heresy. I'll put up a little poll in the comment sections if I can, once I've painted the devilfish, but that shouldn't be for a few weeks. Sorry. Right, you can see here, the white's almost dried on this side, but not fully, and look how much we have left to still repaint. So that's going to be fun. Ooh, that's not good. Let's just rip that off for now. As you can just see here, the stand broke off, so you may want to just take that off when you are, once you start painting the devilfish, because that could go horribly wrong. Oh god, it's going wrong. Smudged my finger. Yep. these pieces. Also with panel lining you can sort of do it a bit before painting by if you prime it black or whatever you want the panel line to be, and then go over and be super careful, which it can work but I wouldn't recommend. Some texture paint got in the paint. That would not be fun. Sorry if parts of it's janky. It's just that I forgot the hang of like transitions after doing stuff. So yeah, so far it's coming along pretty well. You can keep the underside of the devilfish black, and that's what I'm going to be doing. That's just to save time and energy. But I may come back to it, may reconsider if this does particularly well. This bit here I'm going to use a smaller brush for, just to make life a bit easier. Should put some more paint on the palette. I will have a routine for uploading every Saturday, so, or every Saturday once this video comes out, on which should be Saturday, but you will never know. So if it does really well, we may get sorry about that, you guys may get a bonus episode, which means of course you will get a painting or a live stream, depends how life goes. But if it's a bit late, it's because I just may not have the time to do it because I have to juggle other stuff in my life. Sadly, it's just not Warhammer. And if we do get a live stream going, that would be very good. And then if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will set up a Discord, which you lot can join, post any model you want, and then we'll do occasional video calls, which I will film as a live stream. And I will put the link to the Discord once we reach 1,000 in all present, future and past videos, so that'll be fun. Oops, sorry for that unfocused. This video will be slightly longer, but hopefully by not too much, but we never know. Also, shout out to Ian the Battle and Commander the near site for inspiring me to do this. So if you do see this, also do subscribe to them. Also, sorry if you hear some background noise. Let's switch back to the bigger brush. See, this paint here should be good enough to go over again. Just check. And no, it still needs a bit of drying. So in this video I may do one layer and then come back to it for the next video, depending on how long paint wants to dry, because I don't want to leave you staring at paint, which is funny because it's also a video game. No, yeah, it's a video game. To complete it you have to like stare at paint for like 10 hours, which is hilarious. As you can see here, we're just painting the door. But hopefully this long form video goes really well. But yeah, the next video may have time lapses in, but may not. We don't know yet. But if your flying stand does snap off like it did earlier, you can use the sides, like these black wing bits you see here, or jet bits. I'm just leaving any part. I will have a different colour, that off-white you see. Also, to link back to a previous, sorry about that. Sorry about a previous thing I did or mentioned about priming black. If you want to, it can be very soul crushing because it takes a lot of time to do in very small amounts. If you want to like prime it black and then whatever your panel line colour is, and then do it, it can be soul crushing because all that time you spent trying just to not get it perfect. So unless you have plenty of time on your hands, would not recommend. And also the aim of this channel is for you to have fun watching me, also to have fun and hopefully meet some new people. Also, so I can share my love of Warhammer with everyone else. So that is the first layer. I may do a bit more now. Let me just get some more paint on my palette. Yeah, I'll do the front section again, and then see where we're at. I'm just going to pop that back on, the jet bit, just so it's easy. Ooh. Just so it's easy to paint. Hopefully we should soon, after painting the devilfish, have a battle suit to paint. But I may do a Christmas special. So yeah, be out the lookout for that. And hopefully I can get verified soon, so I won't have boring thumbnails. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So now I'm going to be painting this, occasionally talking. Sorry if my voice is annoying. Oh, thank God. As you can see right here, it's starting to look like a more pure white rather than that off-white we started with. Because stupid me didn't think to use or check what white I was using. So we just have to repaint the whole model. Ooh. Whoopsie doo. Why is that contaminated? I just think I found the problem to my original fault. The other paintbrush wasn't cleaned properly. So make sure you clean your paintbrushes properly. Because it can cause serious damage to the brush if you don't clean it before leaving. And then it could contaminate and ruin your model. Not contaminate, like radioactive. Oh, I hope paint isn't radioactive. It would be funny if it is. And questionable. But I don't intend any harm to any of my viewers. That if your paint is radioactive, get rid of it straight away. Because that would not be fun, being contaminated with radioactive paint, because we all know we would get tons of paint on our hands daily, or at least when we do our painting sessions. I've certainly had almost my entire hand covered in paint, which is quite funny when you go down or in public and just get funny looks. Because I was painting some red models so it looked like I murdered someone. Which is hilarious. But meh. The next video will be completing this layer. It'll be a bit shorter than this one, and it won't have compilations. So if you do like the content I am putting out, please leave a like and subscribe, because that really helps me. And if you want to get daily notifications about it, please hit that notification bell, and see you next time.